on my property. You didn't win shit in my yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your hosts, Thomas Ahrens and Jared Mounts. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.
How are you guys doing this evening? Part 3 of our day 1 coverage here at the Richmond Fishing Expo. If you're not here, I don't know what you're doing with your lives. We've had a bunch of insane guests on. We've been able to cover a good amount of the floor today. But don't worry, if you missed our coverage, we're going to be back tomorrow. Saturday morning, starting at 9 a.m., we're going to be here, and I'm going to have guests all day, one after another, while I'm chained to this desk, and we're going to interview as many people as humanly possible. Then we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go check out the youth award ceremony that's going to be happening at 1 p.m. Again, if you're here, Richmond Expo, we're at booth 89. Come on out. We got part 3 that we're going to be wrapping things up with, and that's with the boats. We're going to be talking about the boats right now. We got Jared and Carly Bird out there talking to them, and let's go to them right now.
You ready?
Suppose our mic is muted. Host is muted your mic. That's because we good.
Yeah, if you're going to college to play football, you
Right.
don't need much. Then if you go to
Right.
you go to get back, you got to have a basketball.
That's
you
right.
start out
Yes.
$60,000-$70,000
Right out of the bed. Right.
We're ready.
Hi guys, here with Jeremy. They're out of the foothills of North Carolina. He's going to be talking about the Falcon boat in existence since 2015. We were talking about 7 years or so.
Yes.
8 years.
Yes, it's a Falcon's a relatively new bass boat brand. The owners of the Falcon company, they've been around in the industry for a long time, and they developed this boat in 2015. I'm with Skyline. My company's Skyline Marine. I'm out of Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
We have 3 stores in the North Carolina area. Got a lot of customers up here in this Virginia area, so
Okay.
we had an opportunity to come up here and take advantage of this area.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
So far at the show, it's been pretty good. We've been able to show the Falcons to a lot of the customers.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because we're not as familiar with them. So maybe walk us through the boat and just kind of tell us different features as if we were looking to buy this thing.
I got you. With the Falcon boats, one of the things that everybody sees right out of the gates with the Falcon boats is they have very wide decks. In the class, they have the widest. So the 20-foot boat has a 99-inch beam, where we're standing at an 18 to 185. The 18-foot has a 93.5-inch beam. Lots of deck space. A lot of that get from a lot of people. They look at the 18-foot and say, "Wow, that's as big as my 19 or 20-foot as far as deck space." So they really pack a lot into it as far as deck space room. One of the other features that's unique to the Falcons is the lids. So they went a little away from tradition. The traditional box lids flip
That's right.
out towards you. These lids flip
Interesting.
up.
Okay.
All right, lots of, it's a simple concept, but lots of things go on here. One is it lets us stand on the outside of the boat and be able to reach in and get our our rods in and out of the box very easily without scratching the boat, not getting your belt buckle or your phones or stuff up scratching the boat. Also, you can still use this when you're on the water. You don't have to move. If you're trying to get a rod out of the box, you don't have to unhook, move all the rods. You can raise this up and your rods can still be here.
Gotcha.
So very, very simple, but very versatile, very user-friendly concept. One of the other things a lot of the customers really like about the boats is still within the boxes is the simplicity in the back area. So this is kind of the utility area. We got our batteries, we got our chargers, pumps, a lot of stuff going on back here, and we need to be able to get into it and access it easily. First thing is we got this little small lid here. So electronics, a lot of times these days, your trolling motors and your live scopes, they're requiring pretty much you have to have a cutoff switch or something to be able to turn those batteries off. All right, now they're in here. You can reach in here without climbing into the back of the boat and turn your batteries off. Same thing on the other side. Okay. The other thing that you can do flipping this other side up is now you can flip the whole lid up.
Oh, wow.
And you got full access into your batteries,
Isn't that interesting?
into your pumps, and I mean, it makes it really, really nice. I mean, and a lot of times we're rigging these boats out, putting the batteries in. Where a lot of times my guys can actually get into the into this area without having to reach over.
That's a nice design feature.
Yes, it's no fun for us. Like when we got somebody's really expensive bass boat in the shop, and we might be changing a bilge pump, and we're very cognizant of not wanting to scratch the boat. Well, we get in here and get to it without that kind of.
I've tried to put chargers in and be back in there, and you can't see it because you're reaching back in, and it's
absolutely
it's great.
So very neat concept there. The going through some of the other parts of it, a lot of these boxes are finished. The bigger boats, the TE, the 20 footers are all finished, but we got finished boxes with drains. So you get out there and it's raining, you get water, moisture in your box. If you don't have the drains or some way to get that moisture out, they'll stay wet continuously. This allows that moisture to get out. It kind of gives it a ventilation. So that is a neat little feature. Another feature is kind of that. Come on up in the boat there. That'll make it. It's the simplicity. We got these rocker switches. A lot of boats nowadays have the computerized systems that look real neat, but the computerized systems, if that fails, you got a lot of problems with the rocker switches. I mean, this is what fishermen want. They want simplicity. If you're out on the lake and you have a problem with a live well, or you have a pump or system or something, this can be taken care of, and you don't risk losing fish out on the water. Up here to the dash, very, very simple concept. We got a flat piece of Lexan up here. We can flush mount, we can gimbal mount, we can put different size graphs. And then at the end of the day, if you put a 10-inch and then you want to go to a different brand, 9-inch, and it's a different size, it's just another piece of Lexan. You're not looking for some really expensive, complex piece. You're just able to get another sheet. Same thing up on the front, for the front. Real simple, easy to replace. It gives you that opportunity where, I've been using a Garmin 10-inch, and now I'm going to Lowrance, another version. You don't have a hole that's cut wrong. Just put another piece of Lexan in it, cut it the way you want it. So really, really neat. You can see inside there at the box in there how much room you got. Keep in mind, this is an 18-foot boat. So look at the space in the room. Of course, we've got the covers. I mean, all of our boats are going to come with the cover, and then obviously the seats for the front and the rear. But I mean, the space that you can do on an 18-foot boat, and the amount of rod box space, and the amount of tackle space, and we're still on an 18-foot boat.
And then, have you guys talked about the rod box design yet? I probably would.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
we did,
Cool,
but
Just
it's a really awesome feature. So many things here. Easy access when you're at the house, you're trying to get your rods out, or you're at the hotel room getting your rod. You're not climbing all over the boat. You're not risking scratching the boat or slipping or falling. It also lets you, when you're out on the water, you don't have to move the rods. They'll unstrap the strap up here, and they'll still sit up here while you're out there on the water, and you can get rods in and out. You're not moving them from one side, risking dropping them in the water, or sometimes when you flip it up and they all kind of flop over.
It's such just uniquely simple, but it makes sense. It's not reinventing the wheel, but it's like, duh, why haven't people done that before?
Absolutely. That's the concept here. A lot of simple things. The other parts of the boat, I mean, the ride of this boat is fantastic. I mean, it is I obviously I'm a dealer, so maybe a little bit biased, but I've had a lot of my customers and competitors come to, this is the best riding boat on the market, and I do believe it is at least one of the top riding boats out there. Very comfortable, very smooth, very easy to drive, very performance-wise, it's got a high performance too, but still be comfortable.
And the beam size for this thing, I mean, it's a very wide boat, and it kind of reminds me of like the old school Ranger platform where it has that width. I mean, it's insane space on the front.
Absolutely, for an 18-foot boat. Like I said, we're still sitting here looking at an 18-foot boat.
I mean, guys, I don't know if you brought this up, but like this is insane for an 18-foot boat. I mean, my wife, she's not like a 4-foot Asian or anything like that, but you could lay right across that thing. It's absolutely insane. It's like an aircraft carrier right through there. Really cool design. Really cool design.
Something that someone brought up to me today, a customer when we was talking today about the rod box concept, that they were out using it more in a family situation, out crappie fishing, had some I think a grandparent or something in the boat. And they said this concept with the boxes, they got into a big rainstorm, and obviously this console here wasn't there. They lifted all these lids up, and it helped as they were trying to get back, because I think a grandmother or something was getting hit in the face with the rain. They were able to lift these boxes just to protect them a little bit, kind of tucked up underneath there. So, yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother use for it that I'd never even considered, but
That's so cool. That is so cool. That's wild.
USA.
South Carolina, so we're looking at Newberry in South Carolina, so it's southeastern manufactured boat, not too far, especially for us. I mean, we're obviously up in Virginia, we're from North Carolina, so it's just a couple hours down the road from us. So it's really good to be doing business locally and keeping it, kind of in our area.
Awesome. Awesome. Good deal. I'll give you the mic back there. Everybody's better.
Yes, that's great. Like you say, boat that a lot of people, like you said, know the Ranger, know the Skeeter and different boats, but maybe new to you, but something to definitely check out. A lot of good features on that. So thank you for
Absolutely.
sharing
Anybody's
that
got any
information with
questions,
us.
you can give them my contact information. I'm glad to help out any way we can. We do test drives, do test rides. We get offered those opportunities. Again, we're in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, is our main store. We also got a store on Lake James and down on Lake Hickory. So obviously,
What's the price tag on this gal?
the 18-footer you're looking at low 50s.
There you go.
19-footer you're getting up into the upper 50s, low 60s, and then we go up from there.
Thomas
Obviously-
and Carly, you can hook it up. You got the hitch, take it home with you,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, 2-inch ball. That's all you got to have.
That's
and
right.
We're good to go.
It's yours.
Good deal. Good deal.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Good. Good. Yeah, I mean, just
I'd like to see that. I don't know. Give me the information.
It's fishing the DMV. He was asking about.
Oh, we're booth 89. We're right over there. We're here all day. We're doing. They wanted us to do a walkthrough today, and then I'm basically doing interviews for the next 2 days straight in the booth. They're live streaming it, but yeah, we're live streaming all 3
You
days.
can go on
here.
YouTube, fishing the DMV.
Okay.
And so you can go back and watch this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're the only local fishing show. We're just strictly Virginia, Maryland. That's it. That's all we deal with. So for the local guys,
Yeah, go back and check it out.
All right. I'll definitely look it up here.
Thanks, sir. So guys, boats. I'm telling you, there are boats here for eyes and do. And I'm gonna be real with you here. I really want a Falcon. If I married a oil Duchess, or I don't care. The money's good. That counts. I would go with Falcon. And the one reason is this. Nowadays with boats, it's not about the size, but it's about what you can put in them. What I love about the Falcon, literally the number one feature is, Carly, you want to pan to this? And I know this has been hit on 1,000 times, but it's the space. If you're a big-time tournament angler, we are getting to the point where you're having 5 and even 6 batteries in a boat. And you look at something like this, look at how much space you have. And this thing is set up to literally have 5, 6, 7 batteries. And you think, why do you need all that? Well, if you're running, if you're running different graph manufacturers, Live Scope, 360, 2 up front, 2 in the back, something like this would really be beneficial. The other thing is just the space. I really like the deck size. I'm not really a guy that wants a boat that can go 100 miles an hour, but I like space on the boat. So it might not be like the Bass Cat or a Puma or something like that that's going to go 200, but this is going to ride smooth. So I don't know. It's really cool. Let's keep going. Where do we need to go next? I want to look at this catfish.
Let's go look at the cat.
I don't know why I hold 2 sticks.
I don't either. He's a mic hog. All
I am a popsicle holder right here.
right, let's go look at the giant catfish. Ooh, look at that.
North Carolina state record. Yeah, guys, and let me know in the chat below, like, catfishing? Yes? Large? What does he have to say? She can't do it. I got her to laugh. I finally got her to laugh. That's awesome.
I was gonna say something in a catfish voice, but I thought against it.
Oh my god. No, this has been fun. It's been interesting. And this is another thing too I love. This idea of these rods that glow in the dark is so freaking cool for catfishing.
Look at him.
And you talked to me
So bright.
about like a fat cat, or not fat cat, like a chunky. They feel like that have these rods that glow in the dark. It's such a cool idea.
Yeah. Awesome. Are there any other brands of boats you would like to hit?
Yes.
Any dealers you want to
Let
talk
me find my
to?
Jared,
Well,
and we can get to him. And then what did I miss when I was like running in between?
you missed everything that you made sure we covered when you got back.
Let this man work. Let that social media man work over there.
Get it.
We gotta do Vexus and Skeeter. Did we do Skeeter already?
We did Falcon.
That's
all
it?
we did.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So then let me know in the chat what else you want to see today. Now, again, guys, tomorrow we're going to be back live. I believe the gates open at 9 a.m. I'm doing it off my brain noodle here. We're going to start live streaming about 8:30. So we're going to start live streaming before the gates open, and it's probably just going to be Jared and me just kind of talking a little bit of powwow before we get into the guest list. We're going to have a bunch of amazing guests all day tomorrow, so please stay tuned. Again, it'll be on Fishing the DMV's YouTube channel, and we'll also be on our Facebook page and Jake's Bait and Tackle's Facebook page as well. What boats do you guys want to see? We're going to have some kayak guys on tomorrow too. No spoilers there. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm thinking we're going to look at the Skeeter boats and then maybe the Vexus, and then we're going to call it an evening.
Yep.
And we're going to like help out around there. And then, guys, do you want to see more fishing competitions between me and my wife? I thought that was a lot of fun, and I feel like I'm a little neglectful here, a little bit. She doesn't know how to set the hook.
No.
And I really felt bad because it's like
I was never taught.
it's like putting the brakes on a crippled kid on a wheelchair and tell him to play basketball, but then you take the tires off. Because if you don't know how to set the hook, how are you actually going to like catch anything? You know, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I
But
know.
anyway.
I was set up for failure.
Yes.
It was
So,
rigged.
It was rigged. No, and if I can, this is the one I would want. I have one right here. Huh?
Are you still alive?
Well, I mean, technically, they're always live. I mean, you go walk around. No, but I like, this one. It just reminds me of the old Ranger, too. The wideness of it. Because I don't want to go 200 miles an hour. I like that when you get there, you have that nice stable platform. And if you're running a ton of graphs, I have no space in my boat for 5 batteries.
Nope.
That's
That's this you can put the 5 batteries in, and you still got space for 6 and 7.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Nobody else is doing it. No, they're not doing it.
I mean, this has the features that anglers want. I mean, it doesn't have all the. I mean, there's a lot of flashy stuff that you see on these other boats that look good. And then these boats look great, but it's got a lot of that functionality to them.
And what I've always felt like too is like all your work is done right up there.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is obviously.
But the rocker switches is brilliant, though. You can fix that. Like, that's.
But once you drop that tow motor, everything you're doing is right
Yeah.
up there. So that's kind of your workspace. I mean, obviously you need all this, but it's.
When you think about these computerized systems and bilge pumps, and if you know anything about, you're obviously putting 12 volt power into that bilge pump, and bilge pumps lock that motor's going. That's
Yes.
What else do you guys want us to see? Yeah, I think let's go take a look at Skeeter boats, and we'll call it.
Yeah.
Unless you got anything else on there? All right, let's go. Cool. No comment. It was Chris Arvin. What? All right, let's boo-boo.
We're still alive. Let's go.
I know, let's go. We got the Caymans here. We got the Falcon boats. Maybe we can even come back here and do some more of these things. We got the Shimano's here too with the Stellas, which is absolutely amazing right now. We got Shimano rods. We got, what else do we have here? Oh, we got Loomis. We got Loomis here as well. And we gotta go to the Skeeters too. Let me go grab Jared. We'll do Skeeters and then we'll wrap it up.
You keep talking. I'm just going right over here.
All right, now that Jared knows where we're at, we're going to go to the next place. Carly? Get somebody to talk about the old Skeeters here. Last place of the day. And I believe like Scott Martin, Jason Christie, Brandon Polinick, they all run Skeeter boats. And I don't know a single thing about Skeeter boats. So let's find somebody that can talk to us about them. Look at this. This is pretty cool. This thing right here. That's pretty neat. And they got the trash can in there. Yeah. That is so cool. That's really neat. That's really freaking neat. It's these chairs, honestly, and it's so squishy. What do you think of this stuff here? I also like the handles too. But anyway, you want to wrap this up?
Yep.
All right.
There's nobody here to talk about Skeeters.
Yeah. So we got nobody here to talk about Skeeters right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back later this weekend if you guys actually want this. We're going to just keep walking around back towards base camp. Again, if anybody has any questions, please message us in the chat and we'll make sure we get to them today. If there's somebody that you want to see tomorrow, please let us know. Carl, here you go. You can hold the phone right here. And you can get this right here. Oh, sorry. Phone there. This here. All right, let's go. Let's walk. Oh, Rick's gone. He's gone. This is Sturgeon Creek Marina at Lake Anna. Dude, these glide baits are fantastic, these 6 cents ones. That's freaking awesome. I want to do the trout fishing competition again. Actually, it's not going to be a competition. It's going to be like I help you catch them.
Yeah. Maybe just be my coach.
Yes. Oh, yes. We could do a coaching session.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Pimped out spearing.
Wanna catch a dollar?
Yeah.
Catch $1?
That is freaking awesome. There's just so much stuff here. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, big summer blowout. That's what we should do as a competition. I know. Guys, how about another challenge? What if I had $10 each, and we had to go in there and find stuff for $10.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
All right, no, this would be fun.
Who would be shopping?
You versus both of us. You versus me.
You versus me? That's not fair.
I think it's pretty fair. I think it's
Only
extremely
if
fair.
you can go in there blindfolded.
I know, right? All right, here we go. And then we're going to take these real quick.
I've seen every second of it.
Thank you.
Right now, sorry about that, guys. We're coming back right here because our battery is about to die on the old mic. I'm going to bang out some of these super chat questions real quick. We're going to have to get a moderator. Let's see. We got it right here. Shane Flynn Outdoors. Let's see the Vexus boat. Oh, my God. Yes, Shane. We should have seen the Vexus boats. Okay, we're going to make sure that happens. Oh, we'll do that tomorrow. 100% Vexus boats. We're going to make sure we see that tomorrow. That would be huge. Yeah, Vexus boats we want to see too. Valken boats were amazing. David Williams is nice looking boat. Yeah, Valken is a really nice looking boat. Skeeter, we didn't see anybody right there at that particular time to help us walk through the boat, but we're going to be going back there this weekend to make sure we get that in there. Let's see. David Williams, you need to step up your game, set up your wife for success. I need to teach her how to catch fish. I really do. I kind of failed in that part that I haven't really taught her how to set the hook yet, but I'm hoping to do a lot more fishing actually this year, including with podcast guests and more. What else do you guys want to be seeing this weekend while we're here? I'm going to be doing a live stream broadcast all weekend long. We're going to have podcast interviews tomorrow and on Sunday. And then also on Sunday, we're going to be going back out through the store to pick up anything that we didn't get to hit. Again, so tomorrow morning, we're going to be starting around 9 a.m. Again, we're going to be starting around 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we're going to be going all day long. I'll try to let you guys know ahead of time. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'll let you guys know ahead of time where we're going, so that way you can actually hop on in there. Yes, there are. Brew Tank Outdoors. There's a bunch of good deals on baits. I'll be there tomorrow and do the $10 challenge. Okay, Brew Tank Outdoors. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a $10 challenge. I'm going to get, you know what? Let's do that on Sunday. I think if I get my mom back, I'll give her and my wife, I'll give them both $10 each. And they'll go to the bargain bin area and just shop for $10 each, and we can see what they can come up with. That'd be a lot of fun. Everyone loves that idea. So we're going to do that. So we're going to do the bargain bin challenge for the Popsicle Podcast. I'm rebranding this thing. We're no longer fishing in the DMV. We're just going to be the Popsicle Podcast. We're going to interview you and also check your throat for strep. That's what we do here. Let's see. We got a couple more questions here. Brandon Solis. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Brandon. I love the sticks. The sticks are big for some reason. Again, if you guys have seen that meme online where this guy draws this elegant horse, he starts at the ass end and he works his way up, but then it looks like an absolute just shit show at the very tip end. That's basically what we were dealing with here with the old podcast. Let's see, we got 10 more there. Guys, please leave a like. I only see like 1 or 2 likes. I got 9 people in the chat. Could you guys please take your finger, hit click, and please like this thing. It really helps in the algorithm. It helps push this thing. And if you guys could share this out tomorrow, that really would help us with the whole YouTube algorithm as well. If you have any particular things that you'd like us to do tomorrow, please let us know. I can give you a little bit of a rundown. We got a couple of guests. We're going to have a couple of local guests, of course, on here at the Richmond Expo. We're going to have somebody on from the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources, Mike Ortega, Northern Virginia Kayak Association, and also Shane Flynn Outdoors. He's got a really cool thing. I think he has the largest international or national online fishing tournament circuit. It's pretty cool. Ton of great guests. Guests I don't even know yet that we're going to have on all weekend, and then we'll be walking back around and we're going to do more challenges. Please let me know. Do you want to do a trout fishing challenge again, part 2? It could be me and Jared going against each other. That'd be a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm going to be logging off here pretty soon. Again, good deals on baits. There are a ton of great deals on baits here. You got to be here at the Richmond Expo, though. There's a ton of great seminars. One of our friends here just met not the love of his life. That's terrible. He just had his dreams come true by meeting somebody. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, please let us know. And we will see you tomorrow morning. Okay, guys? Tomorrow morning, we're going to be here. Brand new live 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to this thing. We'll see you then.
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your hosts, Thomas Ahrens and Jared Mounts. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.